Whatever.
Hello, welcome to the Whatever Show. I'm one of your hosts, Alex Drake, and this is Dragon Pet.
And together we're going to give you whatever. And today's whatever topic is the movie series.
Yes.
It's a series. There's what, 6 shows in it? Whatever. I believe it's about 6 total. And they were not shot in direct order. Most of them came out in order, but then we got a preview show, which was the story of Bumblebee.
Yeah.
And we're going to do them all together for one reason. Because they didn't come out today.
Yeah.
We rewatched them over the last couple of days. Why? Because I wanted to see Bumblebee again. I liked that one. And I thought Bumblebee was really well done.
Yeah.
I thought it was a cute story. It was fun. Now, when you get out of the Bumblebee and you go into the other mainstream Transformers shows,
The Michael Bay series.
what you get, first off, you get the ones with Witwicky. All right. The first one, really good. I enjoyed the first one. You like it. You get supportive of him. You like the guy. The character's pretty cool. And he's got the hot girlfriend.
Yeah.
The second one, he still has the hot girlfriend. The show was a little bit, but it was okay. The third one, no matter how many stars you put in the show, sometimes the show isn't that great. My honest opinion of number 3, Number 4, we get a new actor, a new hero. And number 4 was,
Yeah.
that was Extinction, right?
Yes.
Now, Extinction set up the next one, which was The Last Night. And that one, not bad. I kind of liked it. All in all, you've got 5 main shows and a preview, a prelude. The 5th show, pretty decent. You've got a complex thought process, which slowly starts to evolve throughout the series. Start off with number 1, where we still have the Witwicky. And again, I liked the first one.
Yeah.
The first one was fun. His car comes alive, he freaks out. I mean, the whole gist of this was great. And Bumblebee talking through the radio was awesome.
Yeah, that was good.
Even in the second one, where Bumblebee's, I'm so excited. He's dancing about the idea of going to college. But he doesn't get to go. But he does go later.
Yeah.
The girl, she was hot. Not only is she hot, this is a girl that acts. This is a girl that's involved. She's not just there for the scream. See, part of the problem you have in Hollywood is they put women in these shows purely to be the damsel in distress and to scream. How well they can scream in terror so that the guy can come in and play the hero. Witwicky is not the hero. Although he does do some heroic actions.
Yeah.
This one and the second one, both, you like Witwicky in it. The third one, but let's stick with the first 2. The first one, you get introduced to the Transformers. You get the government on the outside, government on the inside. Our military is treated with respect. Our government, not so much. I kind of like it that way because, let's face it, our government kind of screws things up. But Transformers number 1, this was good.
Yeah.
I enjoyed it. I thought the Battle of the City was pretty good.
Yeah.
I liked the way he took out Megatron.
Yeah. Hey, Megatron
You
asked
want
for
it. He asked for it.
You didn't say to give it to you in your hand.
But,
Shove it
so,
up in your chest.
Witwicky does pretty good there. Second episode, where we get Witwicky going off to college and getting his mind filled with alien symbols and I mean,
Shit.
he's just going nuts.
Mm-hmm.
This was good.
Mm-hmm.
The fact that that hot chick transformer,
Yeah,
Decepticon, that was
that brought Decepticon to a whole new level.
yeah. And Bumblebee tells him flat out, "You're cheating hard." This was good. His girlfriend comes back, saves the day, saves him, and together they go running. And again, they fight off the Megatron, who has come back.
Because Megatron doesn't know how to just stay dead.
Nah, he's a gift that keeps on giving.
Yeah.
Even when they kill him, he comes back.
Like, oh, you think I'm dead? Nope.
He's the villain that just don't quit.
Mm-hmm.
But the second one was real well done.
Yeah.
I liked it.
Mm-hmm.
You've got a plot system in this one that's even actually more developed than the first one. It wasn't just a few locations. This was worldwide and cool.
Mm-hmm.
Then you go to the third one. I don't care. Bringing in Leonard Nimoy did not save this show, in my opinion.
No.
Leonard Nimoy was a really awesome villain.
Mm-hmm.
As a Prime, he did well.
Yeah. Though, like me and most of the people, we really hate that Prime. The Fire Truck Prime.
Oh, why?
Because he killed Grimp. He killed Ironhide.
Yeah, that was kind of
Come
loud.
on.
Now, I'm not like him, where I know all the history of every one of the different vehicles and all the different Transformers.
Yeah.
But what I do see in the third one that I liked is number one, the twins.
Yeah.
The two that are arguing over everything. What I did not like in the third Transformers, number one, I do not like the chick. We went from an active participant, somebody that's not so much the Angel of Distress, to a wuss.
Yeah.
I mean, he definitely downgraded.
Downgraded.
I mean, yeah, she's hot, but
She, if you took her out, you'd do nothing. He'd actually do.
he'd have done better.
Wiki would have.
B is, of course, present, and B
Mhm.
is still awesome.
Yeah.
Now, the twins come in, and the little robots. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Wheelie and Brain.
This was, it was okay. Wasn't great. The plot line was a little bit wick. It was more of a story glitch. It wasn't as full. It wasn't as rounded. It tried.
Yeah.
And overall, not a bad show. Not a great show, but not bad. Number 4. My first impulse on number 4 was, I'm not a big fan. I don't like changing characters. And we go from Witwicky, who was the bumbling idiot that you like, to
Yeager.
Kay Jaeger. Now, I like Kay Jaeger. He grows on you.
Mm-hmm.
His daughter, not so much.
The daughter's boyfriend?
Lucky Charms, not so much. I'm sorry. He does not step up to...
No. Okay, you could drive fast. Whip D.
That's his only claim. He doesn't seem to even be willing to risk his life at times for her.
Nope.
This is not a good choice of boyfriend, so I don't predict their relationship survived long. But Yeager goes through this one, saves Optimus, and things are okay.
Mm-hmm.
The ending of this was pretty decent.
Yep.
Although I like the way that in the 5th it shows that instead of everything living happily ever after, Yeager lives underground.
Yeah, he has to hide.
Not literally underground, and I liked it.
Mm-hmm.
I liked the young girl they brought out.
Yeah.
She was cool.
Mm-hmm.
Granted, I understand they did it for diversity's sake, that she was Hispanic. Okay, I got no problem with it. I like the way, I love the little dino robots.
Yeah.
I love the way Yeager's dealing with the T-Rex and the other Dinobots. This was good.
Mm-hmm.
I like I like the fact that it showed how stupid our government could be.
Mm-hmm.
You've got our government hunting down all Transformers.
Yeah.
Why? Because they want to.
And then they decided to trust
They're gonna trust Megatron.
Megatron. I don't care if you have any of our agents.
Now, if you followed this, number one, Megatron dies. Number two, they bring him back. Number three, Megatron dies. Number four, they bring him
Back and made him
Galvatron.
Galvatron.
Which at the end of it, he says, "I'm reborn." He is Megatron. Number five, you've got Megatron as Megatron.
Mm-hmm. And the Knights are being Knight style. His style.
Oh, his armor. Knight. Yeah. Well, the average person out there don't know that. Only people like you do that. But you got Megatron is back again, and you know Megatron is not the type of person you want as an ally.
No.
When they're gonna use Megatron, the U.S. government is gonna make a deal with Megatron.
Are we going that low?
How stupid are we? But Optimus goes off to the stars, meets his creator, and she is just ground control to Major Tom.
Yeah, Queen Tesla.
She is evil beyond understanding.
Mm-hmm.
And she actually brainwashes Optimus. He comes back. You get the final battle between the forces of good and the forces of evil, supposedly. And then we get, at the end of this one, the good guys win, of course. But you get basically a teaser of another show.
Mm-hmm.
That show has not come out yet. We have to deal with Unicron. Now, I'm looking forward to whenever these people get up off their backsides and make us the next show.
Yeah.
This would be good.
Mm-hmm. You got two massive planets now in the same orbit. Earth/Unicron. And Cybertron.
That's one thing, but the fact that Unicron was never covered, they never really fixed it. They left it sitting there. They hint and they tease you of a new movie, but we haven't had it yet.
Yeah.
Overall, Transformers, good show. Yeah. Good series, decent series, worth your time. If you haven't seen this, where you been?
Quit hiding on the rocks.
Man, we're going to take your nerd card and throw it away. Because how can you claim to be an aficionado of anything if you don't follow? You got to have watched this. So if you haven't, just to save your own reputation, go out, buy the series. Sit down and watch them. I recommend you watch them in the order of Bumblebee first, then go through the different shows. Why? Just because it's chronological. Makes a little bit of sense there. Now, my favorite of all the Transformers, first off, would have to be Bumblebee.
Yeah.
I like the Bee.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not a big fan of Optimus because, man, that dude is pompous.
Mm-hmm.
He tends to speech. I mean, I understand he's just being inspiring and blah, 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 blah. But he gets on my nerves.
Mine's Bee, then Ironhide.
I like Ironhide. But I like
Hound.
the Hound.
Can I just kill him? Come on, let me kill him.
Hound is good. I like Hound.
Mm-hmm.
And I like Wheelie.
Yeah, Wheelie and Brainy, they're good. They're little
Well,
good
Wheelie was... Now, Wheelie, correct me if I'm wrong, he's the little... He was the Decepticon from the second movie where the hot girlfriend captured her and he falls in love with her. Pretty much. He switches side because he learns in that one, you don't have to be a Decepticon. You mean I can switch sides?
Yeah, it's your choice.
Oh,
It's a person.
I mean, he calls her the goddess and everything else. I mean, this was great. Granted, the whole humping her legs scene, okay. But I like Wheelie. Wheelie is just a smart mouth. He's cool.
And he works well with Brainy.
Yeah, it was a good run up there. Others, they're not bad. I like them, but they're not.
And of course, the other two fast cars, I forget their name. The samurai,
Samurai's cool.
yeah, and the guy that kind of looks like he's a cross between a bounty hunter. The green one, I forget his name.
Oh, I don't remember his name either. Now I did like the bounty hunter, the
Yeah.
one who could
Lock
transfer.
down.
Yeah, who could lock down and transforms his head into a sniper rifle. That was pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
His ship was pretty cool. But I like Lockdown. Now another one that I loved was from the last night. That is the French. Hot Rod.
Hot Rod.
I'm Hot Rod. I'm stuck with the French accent.
No, you're not. You just prefer it.
Yeah, I don't like it at all, but I'm stuck with it. He was funny. I loved Hot Rod. He was hilarious.
Yeah.
Overall, I mean, some of these characters are great. Some of them are like, yeah.
The medic was like, okay, you're a medic that shoots guns. No, whatever.
The girl in the last series,
Mhm.
the last episode,
Yes.
I like her.
Mm-hmm.
Number one, she is not there for the scream.
No.
She's there to do stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And she's got some guts.
Yeah.
Her whole worldview got flipped over and she just keeps right on going. And that's part of what makes the Transformers so unique. Is when your car changes on you as you're driving in it, that's twisted.
Yeah.
And that you get up and keep right on rolling.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty good. Now, that's where the second girl, she already knew about the Transformers. She wasn't impressed by them.
Nope.
And she never stood up.
Nope.
About the only thing she did was,
Tell Megatron, you know that guy is just taking all the credit.
you're just going to be his bitch.
And of course,
And Megatron's
don't-
ego won't let him take
No.
that.
I am boss.
That basically, I mean, it helped as a story point.
Yeah.
That's all she did,
Okay, you trick.
other than play damsel in distress.
Mm-hmm.
But unlike the other two girls that actually did stuff.
Yeah.
Now, granted, the fact that with the last night, we finally get a female companion that is actually not a young, hot one.
Mm-hmm.
She's older. She's got multiple degrees. She's smart.
Yeah.
But she's hot. But she does.
Yes.
I like that. And I think in a lot of times our movies in Hollywood, they go to one extreme or the other. They either give us the hot chick that has no brain, who's there to be the damsel in distress, or we get the other side of the coin where they're being woke. I think there's a middle ground where women are treated as equals and that perform vital functions. Now, some of the things that I enjoyed out of the Transformers series, for those of you that watch the different series, you'll see different people in it from different shows.
Mm-hmm.
First off, in The Last Night, in the collection of her family that's sitting there, there's a female star there who came off of the TV show Lewis out of Great Britain.
Mm-hmm.
She was the head, the chief constable under Lewis, and he always called her Mum, meaning ma'am.
Mm-hmm.
And she made her appearance there, and I loved that. Fraser's there, but he's a bad guy. But that was in number 4. That was kind of different.
Mm-hmm.
Some of your tech geeks that you see throughout there you'll see them in other shows.
Yeah.
It was great seeing little cameos by them. And a lot of these people a lot of your nerds that you see on these shows, you'll also see them in The Big Bang Theory. They tend to come over there because that's a nerd-based show. Maybe one day we'll do an episode purely on The Big Bang Theory. I'm not sure how we would break that down, whether we'd go by seasons or not. We might. We'll have to decide.
Yeah.
The point is, folks, if you haven't seen the Transformers, go see them.
Yeah.
Get the movies. You can download them off your favorite, off some different like Netflix and different services like that. Hulu, who knows? Look for them, find them. They're not that expensive. Watch the shows. They're a good way to spend some time.
Mhm.
And because there is actually 6 shows total, it's going to give you several nights of enjoyment. One a night, depending on what you watch, how much TV you watch, or several a night. For us,
There's
we
two
averaged
nights.
2. We did 2 a night. That gave us 3 nights of shows, and we enjoyed them.
Mhm.
Now, hope you enjoyed today's episode of whatever. If you did, please hit that like button. Hit the share button. Share it with your friends. Share it with your enemies. Share it with your family members. And remember, the goal is to get 1,000. We need 1,000 subscribers.
Mhm.
When 1,000 of you subscribe, then we can do a live show. Okay, yes, there's another reason we want 1,000, because that's when we get monetized. That's when this channel gets paid.
Yes.
And the sooner we get paid, the better we will all be.
Mhm. And then
But
we could do buy stuff in unboxing videos.
we'll be doing unboxing videos. And hey, depending on what we unbox, we may even give it away.
Yeah.
Just because we may not like something doesn't mean you won't. Last but definitely not least, remember, when we do a live show, that means you guys get to chat with us. And we get to actually talk to you.
Yes.
And I'm really looking forward to that.
Mhm.
Remember, till then, you can put your opinions and your thoughts down in the comment section. He reads through them. And if he gets enough, we'll do a show on it.
Mhm.
Remember, we're only here talking about whatever because you let us be.
Tell me what's your favorite Autobot or Decepticon? 'Cause there are good ones.
Hey, there's a lot of things we can talk about. Remember, what we are is basically talking about fandom.
Mhm.
There's an Autobot fandom.
Yes.
He's more of one than I am. I'm more...
I'm I got the Transformer.
But that's what makes things cool. That's part of why there's the 2 of us. So you get to